Have you ever just looked around at the world and had this feeling that there's something more going on? Something just beyond what we can see with our own eyes? Well, today we're going to dive into a really profound way of looking at the universe, a way to see the source of all the lights and all the meaning in it.
So let's start with a kind of wild idea. The universe, all on its own, is basically in darkness. I mean, think about that for a second. Every star, every galaxy, every single thing you can think of, it's all just a collection of stuff without any real meaning or context by itself. If that's true, then what is it that flips the switch? What actually illuminates everything? What allows us not just to see the cosmos, but to make sense of it and to find our own place in the middle of it all? To figure that out, we first have to really wrap our heads around this concept of a universe in shadow. And we're not talking about a physical darkness, but something much, much deeper. Here's a great way to think about it. Imagine you're in a room filled with the most beautiful, intricate furniture, but the lights are completely off. Everything's still there, right? But you can't see it, you can't appreciate it, you can't interact with it at all. That's kind of like the physical world. It exists, but it desperately needs a light source to give it real meaning and significance.
And that light source, the thing that actually brings the entire universe from a state of non-existence into the reality we see and feel, is the divine.
This whole idea is captured so perfectly in this powerful statement. Let's just take a moment to look at the original Arabic before we unpack what it means for us.
Okay, so here's the translation. The cosmos is lit up by the manifestation of Al-Haqq, the truth. So you see, it's not just about light in a visual way, it's about reality itself being switched on.
So what exactly is Al-Haqq? It's one of the names of God, and it means the ultimate truth, the unshakable reality. It's the very source of everything we perceive. You could even say it's the power that gives existence to existence itself.
But, this leads to a really fascinating paradox. If this divine light is illuminating absolutely everything, how is it that we so often miss it? How do we fail to see the source of the light?
Well, it's really all matter of perspective. We tend to get caught up in the effects. We see a gorgeous sunset, a crazy storm, or a personal success, and we completely miss the ultimate source behind them. It's like admiring a beautiful painting, but totally forgetting about the artist who poured their heart into it. It's all about shifting from that surface view to the deeper reality.
There's this amazing analogy for this. The wonders of creation can be so bright, so captivating, that they actually blind us to the source. We get so impressed by the brilliant light that we completely forget about the little light bulb that's making it all happen.
So the big question is, how do we train ourselves to see the light bulb and not just get lost in the light? Well, luckily, our source gives us a really practical framework. 4 distinct perspectives that can help us perceive the divine in everything around us. Here they are, 4 connected ways of seeing: in creation, near creation, before creation, and after creation. Think of them like 4 different lenses you can look through, and each one gives you a clearer, sharper view of the ultimate reality.
So first up is seeing God in creation. This means that when you look at, say, a tree, you don't just stop at, oh, a seed grew. You look past that simple cause and effect, and you see the hand of the ultimate creator, the one who designed the entire incredible system of growth in the first place.
Second, we've got seeing God near creation. This is the awareness that God isn't some distant creator who just wound up the universe and walked away. No, it's the understanding that the divine is actively managing and arranging every single thing right here, right now. And when you get that, it just naturally fills you with gratitude and helps quiet down all those selfish impulses.
The third lens is seeing God before creation. This is all about divine will. It's that deep, unshakable conviction that nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into being unless God wills it to happen. This isn't just the passive thought. It's the foundation for what's known as tawakkul. And that's more than just faith. It's a profound and active trust where you place all your reliance on the ultimate source.
And finally, seeing God after creation. And this one's deeply personal. It's about looking at your own good actions, your successes, and realizing that the ability and the drive to do that good thing were themselves created and given to you by God. Man, this perspective is just the ultimate antidote to pride, right? It just leaves you with this deep, genuine humility.
So when you start to put all 4 of these perspectives together, it's so much more than just a simple change in your outlook. It really leads to a completely transformed life. You start to see past that dazzling light of creation and connect directly with the source, with the light bulb itself. You shift from being lost in all the effects to being grounded in the one true cause.
And this new way of seeing, wow, it bears some incredible fruit in our lives. It develops that complete trust, that tawakkul we talked about. It brings on constant gratitude, a truly profound humility, and a sustained, beautiful awareness of the divine in every single moment.
So at the end of the day, the takeaway is this: the light has been on the whole time. The universe isn't some dark, empty place. It's constantly being illuminated by the divine. So the question for all of us is, now that you know the light is on, how are you going to see the world differently?